Welcome back, everyone, to another magnificent episode of Neon Popsicle.
Popsicle.
It's a show where we like to gather every night to open your mind, to free our spirits, and to understand that we as humans truly know nothing. That is the core belief that we hold dear at the heart of every neon philosophy. I'm your host, Jason P, with you every night, as always. And with me as every night, as always, is my co-host, Stephen P. Can we get
Thank you,
applause in the
sir.
chat
Thank you,
for
sir.
Stephen P? That's
Come on.
right. We missed the air
Come
horn. We missed
on.
the air horn. All right, guys. So, our lovely docket team has put together a couple good videos that we can go into together on this neon night. Something to really start moving and melding the brain fluids, so to speak.
Yeah. How we doing, chat?
How is chat? I'm gonna open up chat here so I can see you guys too.
How we doing, chat? Chat's doing good.
Let me. Good morning, chat. Nice
Good
to
morning,
see
chat.
you guys in the neon night. It isn't morning. What part of the world is it morning? Who are we saying good morning to?
Oh no, I just woke up.
Right. Good
So
morning. It's morning somewhere, right? It's morning for us.
I just sleep all day. I wake up, I do the show, I go back to bed.
The freaks come out at night. You ever hear that song? The freaks come out at night.
Yeah, I helped write it.
What year was that?
1984.
Steven, you did not start.
What?
You did not write a song in 1984. What?
I'm sorry?
1984? You helped write
Oh wait, no, you're
The
right.
Freaks Come Out at Night.
No, you're right, actually. I wasn't even born then.
Wait a minute. When were you born?
I'm not gonna say it.
Cause
I'm being gang stalked. There's no way I'm gonna say that.
YouTube is gang
public right
stalking
now.
my brother? No!
I'm being gang stalked. There's no way that I'm gonna reveal that.
Did you say gay stalked? Like the gays are stalking you?
Gang.
You were taken by the gays a couple episodes ago. That's right. It keeps happening.
By the gangs.
The ga-
By the gangs.
Ah, that's right. Yes. Let me turn off my laptop fan. I don't know. Can you guys hear the laptop fan? Is that coming through on Discord?
I mean, on my head, so I don't know if
Okay.
it's coming through on their chat.
It's got to be. I think if you can hear it, they can hear it. Let me see if I can turn it down. See how it
My
goes.
fan's on too, though. It's hot.
It's
Well, it's
hot.
hot. It's summer episode.
Let
I
me
mean,
listen to my chat. Let me listen to the stream here.
for you guys.
So yeah, there is a fan, but I think that's just because I got a laptop. It's like pretty close to my microphone, so
It's hot.
if you
What are you gonna do?
guys if you guys want to support the show, send your donations. That way, maybe I can get a PC. I can set it on the floor away from my mic, so the fans aren't getting picked up so well. Get Discord noise suppression. I don't know. So guys, I don't know about you, but I've been feeling pretty neon recently.
Elaborate.
So I was driving around at work, and as I'm in park, in the back, digging around the back of my van, I turn around, and in the passenger seat window is like a tiny little bird. This little bird just flew, landed on the window. Starts cheep, 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 cheep. One little
Huh.
bird land on my window, and he said,
Okay.
"Not to what or what did he say about Marley?" Anyway, yeah, cheep, cheep, cheeped. I was like looking, I was like, "Whoa, what the heck?" looked at me, and then I went like this. I went to the bird, and I
Uh,
touched it. I pet it, and I was rubbing its chest and like stood on my fingers.
whoa.
Cheep, 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 and then he went cheep, cheep,
Whoa.
and he flew away. And I was like, what the fuck? Does that mean so? I was just talking about the trust of animals and how I love the trust of dogs and shit, and how animals are always afraid of me.
Yes.
And
That
then
was the last episode that we had.
that bird comes weirdly. Birds of all things.
We mentioned
It let me
birds. How it's
touch
like
it.
the huh.
It flew away when it was on the window for a long time. I turned around to get my camera and it flew away because the message wasn't for anyone else. It was just
No,
for
it
me.
wasn't.
Yeah,
Wow.
that was crazy. It
How
came
beautiful
into the
was
van
that?
and let me touch it. He's like, whatever, see ya. Yeah, beautiful.
What?
I don't know. It felt like
That's
Snow
super
White.
neon.
Is that?
That's a neon AF.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they should make a Disney movie about Meow.
You could be the
Like
first Disney bald prince.
bald Disney prince. I love that.
First one.
Holy shit! Are there any bald Disney
First one.
princes? That's.
No.
I'm gonna take a minute here. Hold
None.
on. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. I'm gonna take a second here to talk about and really drive this nail into this coffin here. What is it up with the fact that there are no bald Disney princes?
Let him hear it, brother.
I've heard, in the past few years, through the woke eras, we've heard, we need different ethnic princes, different ethnic princesses. A black princess, an Indian princess, a
Yep.
Hindu princess, a
Yep.
white princess. It's all racial. All
Oh.
right. Where's my bald representation at? People look at us baldies walking around in public. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? Like, either lesser than or such lesser than of the such.
Yep.
they don't they don't give us the respect that we deserve. And I do think that's mainly because Disney hasn't created a film with a bald representation character. Isn't that fucked up?
It's solely because Disney hasn't. Solely because Disney hasn't.
Sully, shout out Sully from Monsters Inc. That's a Disney movie.
That is it. That
I demand that the next iteration of Tangled or Rapunzel, whatever, they're gonna make a new one.
Okay.
Called, they're gonna make a new one called Rapunzel. It's not gonna be Tangled. It's gonna be a reboot. Rapunzel or something. It's gonna be called like Hair. I don't know, but
okay.
and I demand bald representation. I think at the end of the film, Rapunzel should be exposed as having alopecia, maybe played by Jada Pinkett Smith.
Perfect.
That could be a big money maker.
Perfect.
That's what she wants to be known for right now too. The whole alopecia thing. If Jada Pinkett Smith takes on the role of Rapunzel in the next Disney reboot, they're hitting two marks on that woke role that will make me watch it. It'll be a black Rapunzel, and hopefully I can get my bald representation in there. That'd be
Right,
great.
it's a wig.
That'd be great. And we can have like Chris Tucker.
Wow.
We can have like how Rapunzel has the little friend thing, the little lizard friend.
No, I do not know anything about Rapunzel.
You ever seen Tangled?
Never seen Tangled.
Can we get a watch along party? Can we get one in the chat if we want to have a watch along with Steven to watch some Tangled on
Tangled?
Neon Popsicle nights? Tangled, yeah, very esoteric, very Masonic in nature. I think.
Is it really?
I think there's probably something to pick out. I mean, it's Disney after all. They probably put some Masonic visionary stuff in there. Anyway,
very true.
I demand bald representation in a Disney film. May it be Aladdin, may it be Princess Jasmine, may it be Rapunzel. Hopefully, it's Rapunzel. That would make me so happy as a bald man.
Yeah, I'm pretty pissed off actually. Now that you say it that way, where's the bald representation? Where's the ball?
Live it. I can't
All
handle how
inclusive.
mad this makes me.
Okay.
God, it
Okay.
hurts my
All
head just
inclusive.
thinking
No.
about it.
Okay.
I'm losing my hair over this.
Jason, that was a
This
good
is
one.
how this is how stressed. Look, is my face red?
Plum.
It's because of how
Plum
mad I am
red.
about this. I'm very serious, guys.
Plum.
Bald Brothers Unite. We're gonna have a tier of membership in the chat. Once we get our memberships up, once we want to, keep the trolls out of the chat, and we want to have members only chat. Uh, Membership to the Neon Popsicle community, $2.99. But if you can send us a photo picture proof of you being bald, $1.99 a month. I want to give all of our bald brothers an opportunity to get a discount on entering the Neon community. If you're not bald,
I'm with it.
If you're not bald, shave your head and send us a picture, and we'll give you a discount to get into the Neon community. Bald Brothers Unite. I'm sick of this bald minority defamation. I don't even think we're a minority anymore, brother. I think a lot of people are going bald, and we just don't want to admit it. I think we're the silent majority.
Silent majority for sure.
We represent that. I think it
we
does.
accepted. We just accepted it. Some people do like hair club for men in Bosley and stuff.
They're already bald. They're like The Walking Dead. You ever seen that show? You know how they were already dead? They were already infected. They just didn't know it.
The Walking Bald.
Yes, exactly. The people who spend all that money on like the toupees, the hair treatments. Brother, you're already bald. You just don't know it yet. You're in denial. Accept it. Take the buzz pill. Take the buzz pill, and you can come on the Neon Popsicle at a discount price. Bald Brothers Unite.
I like it.
I like that too, actually. But you can only buy that if you send photo proof that you're a bald brother. If you can't, bald brother or sister, we don't. I just don't think there is as many bald sisters out there as brothers.
I mean, you're welcome.
But you can get a discount too. But
you're welcome. You get the $1.99.
Is it gonna become a sausage fest in here now? Become a sausage fest because bald people get a discount?
Oh, great.
Gosh, that's not what I want. Okay, great. Guys, we'll have to think about it. We'll see how it goes for a few months. We'll see how the Discord looks after that.
I'm looking into our dockets right now. If you're curious, what is he looking at right now? I'm looking into dockets.
I'm so interested. We just hired these people.
Yeah, they're doing a pretty good job here. I'm gonna drop a link into the Discord here. If you guys want to be part of the Discord,
yeah. If you guys want to be part of the docket
let us know.
If you guys want to get paid to come up with information for Neon Popsicle, well, so do I. I'm just kidding. Join the docket team. Join the Discord. Help us get this show on the road, people. There's a lot of information that the Neon siblings need to get through their ears that we need Neon help. We need the Neon connection.
Let's spread the neon light, brothers and sisters. Have you had any cool dreams lately?
Dreams. I'll talk about my old spiritual dream. I talked about it on the Spotify podcast before. I'm gonna do it on the podcast here. No, I haven't. Have you? I'm sorry. I mean, I wish I did. I don't remember a lot of my dreams, I guess, so much anymore. Occasionally I'll have one, and it seems like almost so close to real life. Almost like so uninteresting. Yeah. It almost seems like it's less magical. It's like going to work.
Yeah, no. Exactly.
It's going to work and
just
fucking
waking up.
It's like, fuck, it's shitty dreams.
Pouring yourself a bowl of cereal. Nothing out of the ordinary. I was telling my friends, when I was in school, I would tell my friends, because I have pretty epic dreams, and I would tell them, they're like, bro, I literally had a dream last night that I woke up, I went downstairs, I poured myself a bowl of Cocoa Pebbles or Cocoa Puffs.
Wow.
And I was like, and then I just woke up. Like, my dream was just, it was just boring. Most of my dreams are boring like that.
Wow.
Brittany says the same thing. Her dreams are mostly just boring.
Yeah.
I've had some pretty action-packed dreams as of late. Past couple days, I've been getting into fights, and I usually can't win fights in my dreams.
Whoa, okay, that's something.
But I've been able to fight in my dreams and
That's
get
amazing.
away, which is pretty cool. I don't know what that
Is
means,
that
but
something to do with the
twice now.
jujitsu on the mind? You got Jew head, jujitsu head.
I'd like to say I would like to say so, but that's kind of cringe. So I'm gonna say no.
No, I mean I'll say it for you. It probably is. It probably is a little bit because of that.
It was interesting though. These guys try to steal my bike, and then the other one,
Whoa.
these guys try to break into like injure my family, basically hurt my family.
People are after
And
you.
I got to fight them. Yeah,
They're
yeah. I'm usually like I'm held captive or I'm being chased a lot in dreams.
Wow.
Like I'm escaping a jail, like a jail prison situation. It's very classic Metal Gear Solid. Guards are looking this way, go now
Oh,
type
no.
scenarios.
A
And then hop
classic
the
Metal
fence
Gear
here.
Solid. Love it. Snake.
Classic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right? Sorry, guys.
Or I'm being chased because I like killed somebody, and
Metal
now the
Gear
police are after
Solid
me.
Gives me a little bit of a nostalgia bony.
Whoa,
A little bit.
you're
of
horny
a
for Metal Gear Solid.
MG. I've never played it, but there's the fact that my older brothers played it on the PlayStation, growing up with video games and shit. It had like a mental impact for like growing up. That was a cool game. So even without playing, even without playing, just because my older brothers played it, I thought it was cool. So like growing up,
Have you to this day
I still
not
think
played
it's
it?
cool. No, I've never played it.
I am jealous. I am jealous of you, dude.
There are a few classics I need to pick up on for sure.
I'm so jealous that you get to play that game and it's brand new.
Yeah, man. What do they have those on the PlayStation Plus network? I got that.
I don't think they're
Hope
free.
so. Oh, come on, guys.
Yeah, they're not free, but they just dropped Snake Eater, a PS5 remake of that.
Oh, cool. I've never even seen that one.
That one's a prequel. That one takes place before 1 and 2, so you could technically play that one.
Wasn't that one on GameCube or something?
PS2.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Or
GameCube
PS3,
supremacy.
one of those.
GameCube supremacy, guys. What's your favorite game system?
PlayStation. Any PlayStations.
Ooh, that's based for sure.
Yeah.
Very based.
Any and all PlayStations, man. They're just premium consoles.
I like that. Good answer. I'm a little bit of a Nintendo guy, so you know. I feel like I want to say GameCube because it's kind of like a retro-ish type console. It's like right on the verge between the retro and the new. It did have like a lot of the Pokemon games I like Pokemon Coliseum, Pokemon XD. It had Smash Bros. Melee, which some still believe to be the best one. I don't. But it's a pretty
Melee.
Melee.
Melee's heavy, right? That one's like zoop, 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 zoop.
That was fast. Like it's the fastest one. It's like I don't know. It's been so long since I played it. I don't know. I don't know what makes it so great or so different for people. If anyone in the chat knows what makes Melee better than or different than the regular Smash Bros, let us know. But people love that one. It's like has a die-hard fan base. They'll mod the current Smash Bros games to be more like Melee, and then only play that.
Huh.
And then they'll create their own little tournament circles with that mod. This person is good at This is a master player at Project M Smash, which is the brawl mod for Melee or something like that. People get crazy with that game. And none of the Smash tournaments are sponsored by Nintendo. Nintendo will not hold a Smash tournament.
That's right.
There's like a thing about it.
That's right, because he doesn't believe it should be a competitive game, right? From what I understand,
it's a party
he doesn't
game.
think it's supposed to be. Yeah, it's supposed to be the truest party game.
It's like
but
holding a
people take
Mario Party tournament. It's campy.
That's different, though.
That's how he sees
There's
it.
so much. That's just impossible. Yeah. If you didn't give the option to turn items off and customize the game so rigorously down to like how exactly how somebody would want to do it, then and only then could you say it's like Mario Party, because if all
True.
items were random and like, because it's the items that can really win you something in that game. Same with Mario Kart. If
Yep.
you hit items, boom, last place can go into first place if you don't
Yep.
turn certain options off.
Yep.
So you can't say that. Like, you can't allow certain things and then say that.
You know the
That's
best
the way
way
I
to
see it.
play Smash, right?
Naked.
Well, yeah, but I meant more so like with with the settings in the game. Naked. The best way to play any game, I think, is naked. So it's not a bad answer.
Okay,
It's a
let me
great
think.
answer.
Okay. Let me think. Best way to play Smash: 5 stock, unlimited time. Um,
Uh oh. There's one more thing.
items,
Items.
Pokeballs only.
Pokeballs only. Yes. Put a one in the chat if you also play Pokeballs only. There's a lot of good memories playing Smash Bros.
Pokeballs
Pokeballs
only
only.
on high. Yeah, now the new one you get Pokeballs and Master Balls
Oh gosh,
on
that's
high.
great. You get one Pokeball, you get them all, baby. You get one Master Ball, it's over. Alright, people.
Over. I'm munching out, guys. Just been munching out. Sorry if I'm munching too much.
Nah, that's good. We
Munching
know
too munching.
we're in the late night. I think in the night cave, I think the cool people in the chat are alright if we munch a little bit. You know, I think they're cool with it. I think these are really cool, laid back, smart people who really just don't mind. There's no lip smacking. I don't hear anything. So you're good.
No, I'm being
You're
courteous.
good. Yeah, you're good.
I'm being
Anyone's
courteous.
anyone saying otherwise is a neon hater. We
See,
don't
chat.
mind, says Lobster. Thank you in the chat, Lobster. Yeah, see, they don't mind.
Chat
That's
doesn't care.
right. Grass fed here reminded me in the dream. I had a dream one time. I forget what made me think of this. Something you said earlier about dreams. Oh yeah, I said that they're so boring. Now the ones that I have nowadays seem so real.
That's right.
Like,
That's right.
casual. This one here comes to my mind every time I think about dreams because it was kind of like a scary panic situation where I almost felt like I was dying in an aspect. I was like,
Oh.
I couldn't get access to drinking water and I was parched as if after a long journey through a desert. I didn't go through a desert, but I was that thirsty and I was dying of like thirst. And what happened in my dream, I woke. So I'm laying down, and in my dream, I'm thirsty. Now, this may be because I'm thirsty in real life, because you know sometimes that translates. But in my dream, I'm thirsty, and I go, like I gotta get some water. So I'm getting up. I walk over to the bathroom. Back in the day, I walked up to the bathroom. I get like a glass of water, faucet that shit, tap water. I don't care. Thirsty. I go to the get up to go to the bathroom. On my way to the bathroom, I would blink, and when I open my eyes, I'm back in bed. Fucking
Oh shit.
thirsty. I'm like, ah, fuck.
So thirsty.
Like I thought at first it was like that's weird. It wasn't like yet. It wasn't like that yet. I was like that's weird. I'm gonna go get a drink. Start walking to the bathroom again. I blink, back in bed. Like whoa, like the trippy like I've only ever been in a dreamception twice. I've only been within 2 dreams. So I'm thinking, I'm thirsty. I'm gonna get a fucking drink. I get up to get a drink. I open the door to the bathroom. I'm back in bed. No, at this point I'm like freaking out. I'm thirsty. And I'm like I'm stuck in this dream. I can't get out of the dream no matter how hard I try.
You're in a dream loop.
Yeah, that's literally it.
How
Wake up thirsty,
cool.
thirsty. There's one time I went to get the drink. I had the faucet on. And then closing my eyes to get the drink of the water. I opened them and I was in bed. I sound like a broken record at this point. Long story short, by the end, when I was actually awake out of the dream in real life, when I got up to get water, I was like holding my eyes open, making sure I did not blink at all. Drinking water with my eyes held open.
Dude,
making sure I did not go back to sleep. Maybe I didn't have to do that. Maybe I would have gone back to my dream. Who knows?
Dr. Yeah. What if You did that one of the other times.
Yeah, I would be in that reality, getting water.
Yes.
It happened like 6, 7 times, dude. It was trippy.
Whoa. That's
Um,
awesome.
um, Grassfed here also said in the chat, reminded me of my other dream, the gas mask dream. This one always comes up. I'll get through this one a little quicker. Uh, there's like a reoccurring dream I used to have, maybe like 3 or 4 dreams, where there's a character in a gas mask, and he's always carrying around like a gas tank or something, connected to his gas mask. Didn't know who he was. He was never exposed to us. I say us as the character because that was like how I was seeing it in the dream. It was like a movie. Like it was in like third person. I was I was watching people experience this gas mask guy. But every time he'd come into the scene and he would catch somebody, the scene would end and it would go like to some other character. You never saw what happened, but like the character was never talked about again in the dreams. And it was like a
Whoa.
reoccurring dream that went on. It was trippy because it was like the story went on through multiple dreams, through multiple nights. These characters getting captured by this gas mask guy.
Oh.
I was scared. Sometimes he'd pop up next to me, and we'd have to hide and shit. And then like if he catches you, you're gone. And I didn't know what happens if you die in a dream. So I'm like, oh fuck, gotta
Whoa.
stay away from him. He can't. Much like Zoolander, he couldn't turn left. So like as long as you stay on the
Whoa.
left side and behind him, you're safe. And I kind of learned that through some of my dreams. Stay on the left side and behind him, and you're safe because he's kind of slow. But he did catch people, and he killed them every time. We didn't see how. Don't know what happened with the gas mask guy, but
Oh.
yeah, he killed my dream characters, which is crazy.
Whoa.
Yeah, a dream killer, an entity perhaps, to enter my dream and kill dream entities.
Wonder what that he represented.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I've never had anything like that. That sounds wild.
Oh yeah. I had another spiritual dream about my spirit animal, but I can talk about that later. What's this video that our DACA team prepared?
Well,
for
this
us?
is on the. This is what got me talking about dreams here.
Hell yeah.
A historic milestone. 2 people communicate in dreams.
Whoa! I messaged you about this a
You
little
can
while ago.
share dream space, right?
Dream co-op.
Yeah, so last month, apparently, some researchers confirmed dream-to-dream communication. So this is the REM space dream experiment.
Wow.
And it was conducted by researchers from Harvard, MIT, and the University of Montreal. Basically, researchers wanted to see if they could transmit a signal to someone who was in REM sleep, and if that signal would be successfully translated to someone else who was in REM sleep. So here's how it worked. Both participants were hooked up to advanced EEG technology to monitor the brain's activity. When the technology showed that one of the participants hit the REM cycle, an audible cue would be given to them through their headphones. The language the cue is in is a language called REMIO, which REM Labs developed. Both participants were trained in lucid dreaming, meaning they were aware within that dream state. So participant 1 would hear this stimulus, they then would repeat it in their dream state. What they were communicating within the dream state was recorded, and when the other person hit the REM cycle, the recorded stimulus would be played for them, kind of like an advanced game of telephone.
Okay, so
Wow. Okay.
before we wrap it, so one person would go to sleep, dream something, say it back, say whatever they were dreaming back, and then this other person like could say it into a computer basically. Then the other person would go to sleep and hear what the person dreamt about.
I think that they're both trained in lucid dreaming, and they can hear a stimulus, or one of them hears the stimulus, and he's lucidly dreaming. Both of them are.
Oh, and it's a new language that they don't know what it means because it's
Maybe
some language. Yeah, it was some language called.
And they're both
What is
attached
the
to this
language called?
EEG meter, which I think is what's
Yeah.
connecting them lucidly. Because
Okay.
like one
Then they hear some weird word.
one hears the word and tells the other person that they're dreaming with the word that they hear.
And that word is some new language that this company made up.
Yeah, okay,
So there's no
yeah,
way
yeah.
these people would know what it means.
Person 2 wakes
And
up,
then they wake up
not having been connected to the outside, and they know the word.
and they heard the word, or they had a similar dream because they heard the word. Like they're
in
saying
dream to dream communication. So I think one got the word and told the other one. Somehow, perhaps through the shared dream landscape that they lucidly accessed through Monroe technology and shit.
that's cool.
Monroe. Knowing about a lot of Monroe Institute stuff makes this thing like not seem unbelievable at all. It makes me believe we can do this shit without these machines. Like, but this is just how they should tell us. This is how they scientificize it to us.
When they woke up, they confirmed what participant 1 was saying. That's pretty wild. And they were able to do this multiple times. So one of their head researchers submitted this to get some peer-reviewed testing done. He believes that REM sleep-related phenomena like lucid dreams will become the next big industry after AI. He believes you could use this to learn things, overcome traumas, face fears. But here's why this is a little bit freaky. Do you know how much money big corporations are spending on trying to learn how to inject ads into your sleep? In fact, many people have been warning about dream hacking. In a recent survey, 77% of marketers plan to use dream tech advertising in the next 3 years.
Can you pause that?
It's something that many of the smartest minds in the world...
That's stupid, bro. What the heck? Adding ads to my dreams. Okay. So, like, initially it seems bad because it's like, oh, the corporate entities now have access into your brain. And I guess they do. Like, there's going to be some kind of terms and service agreement you have to sign that gives these companies access to, like, your brain to put these into your head. They're going to tell you it's just for fucking ads. But those ads are going to be so powerful because it's connected straight to your neural interface. It won't be like an ad suggesting McDonald's. It'll be McDonald's beckoning you to their drive-thru.
You're going to crave that shit, dude.
Bing, bing, bing. Like, your ba-da-ba-ba-ba's going off in your head, and you're loving it. You're on your way, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Get that McChicken 2 for $5. I don't think they have that anymore. I love that one. So what? Okay, can we talk about that?
Sure.
So evil MLK would be like, I have a nightmare. Now, theoretically speaking, within the infinite universe, there does exist a dark Martin Luther King.
Dark Martin, yeah.
And I'm not talking skin color. I'm talking his core beliefs, his heart. He probably did have a nightmare. What that nightmare was about?
Well,
Dark MLK is like Malcolm X. Wasn't Malcolm X Dark Martin Luther King?
Jason, slow down.
Wasn't he like a little more aggressive? Wasn't he like the...
Definitely aggressive.
Yeah. Little...
Dark MLK? I don't know.
Dark MLK. He'd be like, I have a nightmare.
Evil MLK be like, I have a nightmare.
That's not good. What a hellish world that would be to live in that universe where Dark MLK existed and he had a nightmare instead. Okay, what's this? What's going on?
Not sure.
Thank you to our Docket team for supplying these videos.
Neuralink is crazy, bro. Look at this Neuralink.
What? Okay.
Screen right.
Nah, he's playing with the mouse, isn't he? He did Neuralink. You're funny. You're funny.
Thanks.
Neuralink is advanced as fuck. You see that shit? It's home.
Look at that shit,
it's
bro.
for your home. Your monkeys at home can sit in a high chair and play solitaire for you. You know how like a lot of the older generation. Okay, they're not being ageist or anything. They play solitaire on their spare time. Imagine all the spare time you can free up with your Neuralink monkey playing it for you.
These comments are so funny, bro. Sometimes I do this. Me reincarnated.
It's just so
TS
tough.
so This shit's so tough.
Fuck, hell yeah. Look at him. Look at that hat.
The fucking beat, the unproduced beat, running the show in the back. Look at the Nirvana shirt on. Oh my god, bro.
Shit. Before
Looking
cell
like
phones,
Danny DeVito and shit.
before cell phones, you did used to have to play solitaire on a fucking desktop.
This shit's so tough.
Yeah, it was hard. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my god.
It's a blessing being like, just like that monkey though. Like, what worries in the world, but just how to complete that solitaire game. I want to be the monkey. Put
Bro,
me in
chill
a
as
high chair.
hell.
I want to be in the high chair.
Gen Z's funny, bro. Bro, chill as hell.
Fuck, people. Yeah, that's a good one.
Locked in.
Yep. I still don't know how to play solitaire. I don't know. Maybe I'm a little slow, but I just never cared to learn.
Dude, how funny. Right as you said that, this comment ropes guy. I don't even know how to play, bro.
That's me. It's been there my whole life.
That's you, bro. That's you.
Yeah. I am you and you are me. We are all together. I am the walrus.
That is hilarious, dude. You know how to play solitaire?
No. Oh yeah, I saw. I watched that on the last stream. I just I skipped past.
Wow, this guy's got a crazy build.
What's the song? What's the music going on with it? Is that copyright possibly? Oh my god. Okay, I understand though. Wow, God really be making anybody nowadays, huh?
I mean, you gotta experience it all, right?
I do think you do have. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, exactly. It's experience that was desired to have. What is what is my experience to put that experience down?
Right. No, we don't do that.
No, we don't. We love everyone here.
We don't do that.
Thank you guys.
Drop a 1 in the chat if we're doing okay.
Oh, thanks, Grassfed. 1 in the chat. How beautiful.
Thanks, Grassfed.
Yep. Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Grassfed in the chat. Yeah, I'm gonna step.
Yeah. So Joe Biden has cancer. We've all known he was falling apart for a while. Have you heard that?
Something was up. Well, is that related to anything to do with his mental decline, or is that
everything? Everything declined, man. He's just been out of it, dude.
What? How gnarly! How terrible! I do. We pray here at Neon Popsicle. We pray for Joe Biden. Honestly, he was a tough campaign. Adversary running against him in the election, but we don't wish this pain on anyone. So Joe Biden, you do have the Neon support out here. We do hope you get better. Do we? I'm gonna say yes. We do.
Yeah.
All the stuff we've heard on you is all alleged, right?
You guys got prostate cancer. You don't want that.
Yeah, we don't want to say. We don't want to.
Nobody wants that.
We don't want to step on any toes here, especially no federal toes. I know we got a couple of them watching right now, so we're gonna be the good boys and give our condolences.
FBI, open up.
The feds are watching us, right? I think if you say feds a lot on your YouTube stream, you get a couple feds to come and watch your stream. I think it puts out a fed alert, and you get a couple to look at your stream. Maybe it'll drive up our views if we keep saying that word. Get a couple feds to watch. Yeah.
Fed is the word.
Some of the FBI.
The word of the day.
Yeah, so you get a shout out for the word fed.
Awesome.
I can't remember the last time that I fed my dog.
Oh, just kidding.
You know who my favorite character from that 70s show is?
Who?
Fed.
Good one. Good one.
Oh, man. That was a good show. There was a time in my life, guys, and I think there was a time in everyone's life, I think some of us may be in that time now, and it's not a bad time. Not a bad time to live in. But there was a time when I would, I'd be home and I'd be watching classic television shows, classic sitcoms
Classic.
like that '70s show, classic
Yep.
TV shows like Nickelodeon, just anything nostalgic. That was the groove. Has the nostalgia train fallen off? Is it still fun to tune into those old? Have I been sucked away from the nostalgia?
Nah, I mean,
What's going on here?
I just don't really make time for nostalgia. You know, it's cool. I get it.
That's
But
what
I've never
it
been
is.
like I've never been like horny for nostalgia. You know, it's cool when I experience it, but
I'm horny for it.
I've never been one to like put something on in order to induce nostalgia.
Oh,
You know,
no, yeah. That's where I make a mistake. I think that's where my addiction to it comes from. You put it on to escape, just like.
no, I've never
Remember the good
felt that
old
way about
days.
nostalgia. I feel longing.
Just
I've
smoke a
definitely felt
bowl.
longing and like almost like
Smoke.
sad.
Just smoke a bowl, 2 bowls, hell, 5, and then
Whoa,
put on an old nostalgic cartoon like the old Pokemon 1995 series. Just watch it.
sure.
Just visit your old. Go back. Be the child.
Inside.
Is that immature?
No, it's gay, but not immature.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well,
Whoa,
I'm gay for Pokemon. Okay, I'll admit it. I'll admit that.
I knew
I'm a
it.
little gay for Pokemon.
I knew it was you out of all of us.
Yep.
I knew it was you.
Put a one in the chat if you're gay for Pokemon.
Oh, you know it, dude. You freaking know it.
I don't know what it is about Pokemon that makes me gay for it. Now, I'm not talking like homosexually. I want to touch a man's wiener when I play Pokemon. No, I'm talking gay.
Ah, I think it was the evolution, the whole evolution thing, and
The growth aspect, along with the animal nurturing aspect of mankind.
Huh.
We were put on this planet to nurture nature.
maybe I need to go back and play red
Yes, you do. You will remember.
and blue
Smoke for like
and
4
yellow,
bowls before you do.
and then that sounds great.
Yeah, and then be like, remember how it was, and you'll be there.
And then play the ones, and then see what they add as they keep going, like the beauty, pageants, and like playing with your Pokemon. So
some
then
of those were cool. Yeah.
I don't. So then I learned how to like just do it and take the time to play the game. But see, I have a hard time finding purpose in doing those types of things.
Ah.
You know,
It's for
you don't get like
the spirit. It's for
you get like a
yourself.
trophy or something.
No, it's for your spirit. It's to enrich. If you're happy, it's to give yourself a good time while you're on this plane of existence. And the more you can immerse yourself in that moment, the more you'll understand this is why these things are created. I swear.
You forget that that's the reason why.
True art.
Remember, it goes back to me saying a few episodes ago, I'm like, bro, I forget that just playing the game is the reason why. I get so caught up in trying to achieve the goal of the game.
Yes.
Sometimes
Yes.
I'm like rushing to the end, but then I'm like, wait, I'm forgetting to enjoy playing the damn thing.
Take it in.
Yeah. And that's what it is. Just learn to really just play Pokemon. Dive into that world.
Yeah. BioShock taught me that. It's an immersive world that you can smoke 4 bowls. 4 is apparently the magic number to me. Smoke 4 bowls and play
Yeah, you keep saying
BioShock.
it. You keep saying it.
And you'll be in that world. The design of that world is so good. All the windows and what they peek out into is so like good and planned and a piece of art. That game. I'll die on that hill. They need number 4. We need BioShock 4. Come on, people. I'm gonna put a protest out for BioShock 4. A pirate ship one where you get to drive a pirate ship. That's what happens after the fourth. That's what happens at the fourth iteration of every game.
Pirates.
Pirate. Shout out Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Not a bad game to play. That's another game where you can smoke 4 bowls and play it. That's a good one.
Oh.
The pirate one. Have you played that one?
No.
It's a good one. I
heard
think you like it.
Heard it was too slow.
I don't know. It could be. It probably does seem slow now. If you go back to it, now that there's been so many new ones. It's probably like visiting an old game. I liked it though. I like the character. I like the main character. He's a funny guy. I think they're all like funny, goofy guys, aren't they? The charismatic, like goof-off renegade.
Ezio's not.
Ezio was at first. He was sneaking out. He was like,
excuse me.
Altair. He was a hard ass. He was very serious. You're right. Cutthroat. Thank you.
Yeah, he didn't give a fuck.
No, he was there for the piece.
Then they started becoming more. They try to like make the characters more relatable.
Yeah. And that kind of made sense when they were all related to Desmond, so they all had like Desmondish traits. But once they left that Desmond market, and they were all continued to be just like Desmond, it's like I get it. I don't know. I go on too long when I talk about Assassin's Creed. There are so many games I can talk about on Assassin's Creed. I can go on all night.
Nerd out!
We can have an Assassin's Creed episode, guys. Yeah, I don't know. You like the new ones, right? You played the new ones? That's cool. I
haven't played the one like the Japan one.
I've started to play Odyssey like 2 times. It's slow. It doesn't start slow or something. I don't know. I'm a little bored with it.
It's just not like the other games. It's like you can attack. The battling system. It doesn't feel like an Assassin's Creed.
I see.
The storyline does, but the gameplay doesn't.
That's cool though.
When comparing it to the other ones. But
right, okay. Yeah, it seemed a little different. I don't know. I'm willing to give anything a try though, guys. If you guys want to watch old JP watch or play Assassin's Creed Odyssey, join the Discord. Maybe Steven can play Assassin's Creed Odyssey for us, and we can watch him on the Discord. I'm just kidding. I don't
Final
know.
Fantasy VII's up there. You should download that. It's free.
What?
Pretty sure.
What, the new?
Pretty sure. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Pretty sure it's free right now.
Give it a shot.
The new and the new. New and the new.
Ah. I think it is. I've seen them. I was actually browsing the PS Plus network the other day. I'm upset they don't have the old God of War games, but Final Fantasy. I want the
but they're
old...
not free.
Right, they're not free. You get a discount or something if you're PlayStation Plus.
Yeah.
I got PlayStation Premium here, and I wish they would include the original Final Fantasy VII. But I understand why they don't, because it's still a high demand game, and people will pay for it if they want to play it.
Yeah, and usually it's so cheap too, like $20.
Yeah.
That game's gonna give you way more hours of play than the new one.
And nostalgia. That's a good one to smoke 4 bowls to and play. That's gonna be like my fucking tagline. Smoke 4 bowls and play this shit. Like, damn. That'll put you there. Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah.
I know the graphics are kind of like... They're very, like, borderline going from 2D into 3D age. So they kind of look a little, like, campy, but if you can put yourself in the world of the campy graphics, that's even
exactly
better. That's why you gotta smoke 4 bowls.
There's moments in it, though, where it's like, wow, this looks good. Like, you, as a kid, I don't know why it looks so good. I mean...
Your imagination
Crash
powers
Bandicoot,
your
The
imagination
Sims.
filled the gaps for sure on the graphics.
Yeah,
It does.
it had
Do
to
that.
because the game was so powerful, dude. I was like 12.
Yeah. How could it
And
be that
that game,
powerful?
that story was so
It did
deep.
not look like that back then. It looked a little better. I swear they dulled it down a little bit. I swear.
It was like
Fucking
I was
with us.
12 or so. I'm trying to think. the story probably didn't even. Man, it must have really meant something then too.
Yeah.
You know,
It
because it really
did.
stuck with me. I'm like, wow, oh, the relationships, and oh, I must have already felt. Well, yeah, I was like 12. I obviously had felt like a crush for a girl or
Wow.
imagining
That's
loss
magic
in that
there.
aspect.
That's the
Like,
magic of love.
wow.
Yeah, that's huge. The magic of a child's love definitely filled the gaps in those games for you. Definitely made it more impactful. I can see that with that game. I can see that with Kingdom Hearts.
Ugh, don't even get
Shout
me
out,
started.
shout out Kingdom Hearts.
Don't even get me started.
Please, oh baby, don't go. I'm gonna step into the
Beautiful.
neon cabin really quick to take this neon little snap. You want to pull up a docket team
Yeah,
video for us to watch while
yeah.
I.
Let's see what the docket team has left us here.
You sent us a couple clips. I thought in the Discord of like some. Let me see if I can see that on my phone. Like links in episodes or something. Didn't you send a couple? I mean,
Uh,
didn't our docket team send it? The demonology one
the
and
docket team.
yeah and
Demonology one's kind of long,
okay,
but
okay.
there is one about speaking things into existence, how it's holding you back. And this,
That's an interesting
I'm
one.
down to put this on. It's not too long, and I think it'd be interesting to watch.
Yeah, I'll watch.
And pretty sure it falls into line with what we preach.
Let's take a look, people. I'll step into the neon cabin. I'll be back. And I'll watch your stream though before I go. There we go. I'm watching.
This isn't just spiritual fluff. Your words are vibrational commands that teach your subconscious what to believe and what to create in your reality. Now, I'm not going to sit here and tell you how words are these vibrational things that create reality. In fact, they are.
They are, but
However, the power of words
Right.
does not hold in the vibration of the word. Yes, it has a little effect on plants. Yes, every
Whoa.
word is a vibration that
On
speaks to every
plants.
cell in your body. However,
Plants are
this
crazy.
is not the main power.
yeah, plants, water.
Plants are
Plants
so
are crazy.
cool. Taking mushrooms gave me
Plants.
like a little more respect for the trees around my property.
Ew.
they're all living things, dude, and they do talk.
Yeah, they
a
are.
different language that we don't know, and they probably use the wind
Yes,
and the wind
absolutely.
elementals to speak to each other, and like they work through the wind and those different things that we cannot even start to understand how they're talking to each other, but they are, and they dance in the wind. They love the wind. They love the sun. They live off the sun. They don't have to do shit, but they're guided and fed through the sun. They just live and flourish through this faith energy of the sun giving them life.
And
Plants
if
are
they're
crazy.
not, and if they don't, it's okay. They don't care.
Right, they don't.
It's all one big thing. Like
And they make
it's
way.
all one big plant.
If they don't care, and then they just make way for like the homes of animals or something to make breeding grounds in their broken bark. Their deceased
broken
corpse.
bark.
The broken bark breeding grounds of squirrels and
Broken
rabbits.
bark.
I have a bunch of
Broken
broken
bark breeding
bark.
grounds.
Bunch of squirrels and rabbits. They live in that shit. It's the circle of life. Lion King, man. Simba, Mufasa. Fuck Scar, that bitch. But the rest of them, Nala.
Whoa!
Shout out Nala. Scar was a pussy.
Shout out
bitch.
to Robbie. Shout out to Robbie.
Was that Scar's bitch?
No, that's Mufasa's, but Scar took her. Thank you,
What was her name?
Sarabi.
Surabi was Simba's mom?
Yeah.
Wow. That's lore. That's deep. Why you gotta show off your Disney lore? That's pretty cool.
I mean, come on, bro. That's basic. That's basic 101. You just didn't pay attention.
I would not have gotten on Disney Seen It. What's the name of Simba's mother? Nurabi? I would never have gotten that. Everyone knows Nala and Simba.
Sarabi, bro. Sarabi.
Okay, alright. Sorry, I'll get it right, guys. I don't even mean to
Come on, man.
disrespect African royalty.
Excuse me.
Power of words. The main power of words is restructuring your consciousness and invoking energy inside of your own consciousness. I'm going to go over these two in detail for you. Your life is an externalization of your consciousness. Your belief systems, your internal world, are building blocks to create your external world.
Yes, sir.
What you
We say it all the time.
Uh-huh.
Think, feel, act.
believe in is how you see reality. It is the filter that you see to see reality. If you want to change reality, you have to change your consciousness first. There's no point trying to create a change, a manipulation in the external world, because it won't last very long. You have to restructure your inner temple, your inside world of thought and emotion. For example, your external reality is an
Why
externalization
can I not
of
manifest
every thought.
a winning lottery ticket? Or like a winning lottery scratcher? What am I doing wrong in thinking that I'm feeling and imagining how it would feel to be in the universe in which I do win? What am I doing wrong here? Is that possible to manifest that world?
They say yes, but I've also thought, well, if these people know this stuff, why wouldn't they be doing that to themselves? Yeah, why wouldn't they want all the money? Why wouldn't they want to manifest that?
Right.
You know, why wouldn't they be manifesting just money, not having to work ever? You know, why would they? You know, but technically, I guess they say, yeah. How? Maybe you just don't believe enough.
Maybe they do.
But then again, there's some people who say it doesn't matter. You just have to keep running the play basically, and not let your results, day by day results, make you feel like it's not possible, because your results don't matter when it comes to manifesting. Apparently, you just have to just keep doing it. Just keep doing it.
Do you think
and tell yourself it's okay.
Do you think the lottery is a big anti-manifestation psyop to make people think
Some
that
people
they
say
can't
that
manifest it? I fucking I tried all again, and I can't do it. It's impossible. That's bullshit.
Some people say that most of the winners are CIA, or they're people who are related to somebody. It's a psyop. Most people don't. You can't just actually win the lottery. People who win are actually, they're like plants.
Put a one in the chat if you ever won a scratcher. You ever win on one of those scratchers? How much?
I'm on a scratcher, but I've won like $50.
That's cool. All right. I'm looking for someone. You know? I'm looking for someone in the chat if you won like $1,000 off a scratcher ever.
I know. I've had somebody around me $500, $250.
Damn, that's pretty. That's good.
But nothing like, none of the $5,000 a week.
Yeah, you see
for
that
life prizes. Never fucking
a possible $20,000 prize. It's like, yeah, what? No, I'm not gonna. Yeah, right.
Yeah, is it possible like, at my gas station? Like, what do you mean? What do you mean?
Yeah.
But I guess if you manifest it,
right? I suppose you can.
You might go into it though.
Yeah, maybe I should speak it into existence.
You thought in the past. Your life circumstances are just a result of every thought you thought in the past. You become what you think about. So if we can control what we think about, we will control who we become. Words are a powerful way to restructure your subconscious mind, which will then restructure what you think about. For example, if I said the word chicken all day long, I'm going to be thinking about chicken all day long. The words we repeat enter our subconscious mind, and our subconscious mind molds our conscious mind of what we are consciously giving attention to and thinking about. And that becomes our emotion. Our emotion becomes the energy, the charge behind our action. And all of this creates who you are and your reality. If you want to create a change in your external world, you need to repeat
I hear that a lot.
The end result, as in
the emotion.
An affirmation.
The emotion gives the energy behind the desire that creates the action. Sometimes I feel like the government or something. I'm gonna put blame on the government again with like maybe chemtrails or what they put in the food. have retarded
Okay.
me to a point where I can get emotional and want to do something. But maybe the aluminum in my brain has like a block to where that emotion, it has a hard time transferring into practice and action and like, I'm gonna fucking grind my 8 hours a day all the whole time. Like,
It's
feel
this
like I
stuff.
have the emotion,
It's
right?
the food,
It's
bro.
the sugar and the food and shit. It does. It puts
It's the
down your
food.
pineal manifestation power. It does.
It just shuts me down, dude. Just makes me
Yeah.
want to go to sleep.
That's crazy.
I totally
I
get
feel
it.
that though, because I do.
It's like the one
I
thing.
feel the emotion and the drive for it. But then when it comes to doing it, like my ADHD, my government designed ADHD that was given to me through child food, is like, yeah, but come on, Jason. Just chill.
I feel like
Just don't do it.
it's like worth it to like not eat in the day. It's hard. I don't know, and then eat good like at lunch. You know,
like a fast of
The-
sorts.
yeah, intermittent fast.
Mm.
Because then like you eat like Waba Grill, and it's like, oh my god, this is the best thing I've ever fucking eaten.
Love Whopper Grill. Shout out.
And it's good for you, dude. It's just what, chicken and rice, like.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, Waba sauce. Load
Uh-huh.
me up. There's a meme I saw
I am.
of like a
Please.
Rapidash, Pokemon Rapidash, and it said
Yep.
running on no lunch and 2 soda pops or something like that. Some days be like that, man. You just skip lunch. You just drink soda pop all day. You're still going. I don't know. Maybe laugh. That Rapidash was there.
It makes me think of 600-pound life.
Wow.
Sody
okay.
pop. It's
Sody
just-
pop. No, I say that. I'm a diehard Sody pop lover.
I'm gonna type it in for later.
Am abundance. I am disciplined. For example, if you're trying to stop a certain addiction, don't say, I am going to stop smoking. Say, I am disciplined. By saying discipline, the subconscious mind accepts the word discipline and not the word smoking. If you repeat smoking, I am not smoking, your subconscious mind will just pick up smoking and then do more smoking. So if you are trying to create discipline in your life and trying to stop something, say, I am disciplined. The reason for this is powerful because you're conditioning your consciousness. You're conditioning your subconscious mind and filling it with the word discipline. And I'm not going to say do this a certain amount of times a day. Or
I am Sigma. I am Alpha.
Yes, exactly. Is that your?
I got it.
That's the main.
Got it
That's
now.
the MO, right? To be Alpha and Sigma.
in the mornings. I want you to do this as much as possible. I did this as much as possible. Whenever I had free time, whenever I had a free minute, I would say these words either physically or mentally. Just to
Mog.
condition your consciousness.
I'm just Mog Max myself. I would just affirmation max.
Get mogged.
Words are the most powerful way to restructure your belief system and restructure your inner world, which will then mirror in your outer world. Words are also a powerful way to invoke energy. This is why when you see these magic occult
Invoke.
rituals, you see people chanting and doing these things. It's because if you slowly
invoke.
chant a word, you can actually
Let's unite under the neon light.
There are 3 aspects of creation: thought, emotion, action.
See?
Emotion is energy
Thought.
in motion. By repeating
Emotion,
a word
action.
over and over again,
Think,
you
feel,
can actually
act.
begin to invoke
Yep.
that energy, that emotion inside your heart. And you can start to feel the
The real Holy Trinity.
reality as if you are already living it. And this is just another powerful way to condition your consciousness to become a certain thing before you have it. This is what magic is. Magic is all to do with reprogramming the subconscious mind, aligning the subconscious with a certain belief or reality, which will then produce an effect in our thoughts, our emotions, and our actions, which will then create that reality. So if you want to create something in your life, literally just repeat, I am something. I am is referring to your
I am Sigma.
consciousness. I am is the highest
Sure.
aspect of you. It is the true self. Whatever you condition your consciousness will be mirrored in your external reality. I am abundant will condition your consciousness to feel and believe you are abundant, which will then seep into your thinking. And then you will start to act more on this because you are thinking about it, which will then change
If
your
I was
external
abundant, I
reality.
would invest a
Words
lot of money
are
into crypto.
vibration, and vibration is power.
Ah, for real though,
And then
Bitcoin's killing it.
what if I invest all my money into crypto because I'm abundant, and then I lose all of it?
No, you wouldn't. You would 10x in 10
Oh, you
years.
shit! No, you're right because only when I stop
Because
thinking I'm abundant would I
your
possibly
dollar
fail.
your dollar though, high key is worth more in Bitcoin than it is staying a dollar right now in the bank.
Oh wow, something to think about, people.
Dollars are going down, Bitcoin is going up.
That's crazy.
And
You
it's
think
only
they'll
gone up. Dollar has only done this. Bitcoin has only done this overall.
You think they'll make the switch? Virtual currency.
Yes.
It's gotta come,
Yes.
right? That's it. It's the only way. The
Yes.
only way out of
Yeah.
our rising inflation.
The government owns a shitload of Bitcoin, dude.
Mm-hmm. You know what I think they'll do? Bitcoin's gonna be a high amount of money, and they'll just be able to. They'll say like, say you have $10,000 in the bank, you trade your $10,000 and you get 10,000 bitcoins. They can then spend.
Yeah.
Just transfer it to Bitcoin, and like I know Bitcoins are worth a shitload, but that would just make everyone's incentive so much greater.
Yeah. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, we talked about that.
Dollar per coin.
You give them, you trade your money for digital credits, but the credits are going to be like a 20% or 30% bonus for trading your actual currency in for this digital currency, which then
be a big bonus.
That's how you switch everybody into digital crypto or digital currency. It's just you give them an incentive to do so.
Money is too great.
People will do it. People will do it.
Cause depression and inflation, and then provide an answer. Crypto, baby. Stay human though, people.
I'm thinking of like starting to put my money into Bitcoin, figuring out how to do it again and make it happen. Because I don't think it's worth it to hold your dollar anymore. I don't even think the U.S. thinks it's smart to hold the dollar anymore. They're trying.
Let me know what you
putting sanctions on countries and things, but
yeah, let me know what you find out.
They're trying.
Real, because we might go Bitcoin. This is a fully Bitcoin ran podcast. If you
Bitcoin sponsored.
It does only cost 0.3 Bitcoin to become a member of the Neon Popsicle. 0.03 Bitcoin to become a member of the Neon Popsicle Discord.
Yeah, 0.03 Bitcoin.
So
who's got that?
0.03. Just a little chip off the old block. But it'll help build the community. We do only use Bitcoin now for all our transactions.
Right, all of them now are just Bitcoin. So even our super chats.
You could,
super chats are going to be Bitcoin.
You can actually decide how much Bitcoin you want to give us. The super chat range goes from 0.03 to 1 Bitcoin. You actually can donate a whole Bitcoin.
1.00. Yeah, 1.00 Bitcoin.
We didn't think they let us do that.
$104,000, which would be worth thankful. One Bitcoin is $100,000, $104,000.
Holy shit!
But that would be awesome. Thank you.
That would secure lunchtime with Jason, where you can get onto the Discord, chat with me for about an hour. An hour before.
If you donate 1 full Bitcoin, to our, we'll definitely get you. We'll make you a mod, for sure.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Bitcoin gets
Want to make him a mod? You get mod access.
Yeah.
To the Discord,
Bitcoin, I think.
and then we'll get him on a show once a month or so. We'll put him on.
Once a month is fair, and that never ends, that never expires. It's once a month for as long as we have the show. So
Anytime you want. Yeah, anytime you want. Once a month. Just let us know. We'll set it up. That's one full Bitcoin that we get to that. Everything else is just, access to Discord, access to friends, So thanks. Point out three to X,
hmm
However, if you truly want to change your reality, you have to change your inner world of consciousness. And words are the best way to invoke feelings to become the reality you want. And words are the best way to condition your consciousness to a certain belief or thought. And by doing this, you're actually creating a root cause. The cause is your consciousness, your mind, and you have to restructure the mind to create that reality. Words are a great way to restructure your consciousness and create reality. If you are struggling with the internal chaos, if you are struggling with emotional chaos, if you are struggling mastering your mind, or if you are isolated from your high intelligence, because intelligent people are not welcomed in our population today, I have created an amazing space, Ethereum.
Oi.
I have. I
Nice.
am a millionaire. This
We'll
podcast.
leave the type here.
This podcast makes me a millionaire. I am a millionaire from this podcast.
You are abundant.
I am a millionaire. I am abundant.
Unpopular.
I am wise.
Handsome.
I
I'm
am
hairy.
handsome. I am strong. I am handsome. Did I say that already?
You said that one already. Well,
I am the alien from the future. I am awakened. I am enlightened. I am the neon. I am the monk.
you are the walrus.
Cuckoo, cuckoo. You can be the monk too. For only $14.99, you can join monk tier.
That'd be nice.
Monk tier, yeah.
I will watch one more video. Then I'm gonna sign off because I'm actually getting pretty sleepy.
All right, guys. Let's see what our DACA team cooked up for us. In the Neon Drive-Thru. Welcome back, everyone, to another late night episode of the Neon Drive-Thru, where we like to smoke 4 bowls, sit in the back seat, and just let the neon chauffeur take us down the drive-thru of videos that we can just enjoy, give our take on after we smoke 4 bowls. The Diddler's Den. Whoa, you think? Trump Tower?
This is Dabu 7. The trial continuing here for Sean Combs, P. Diddy, and some new revelations being released as we have new witnesses taking to the stand and new details coming to light. Amongst those details, some are saying they believe it's bombshell information involving Trump and his hotel, saying that this was the key place where Diddy did most of his dealings. So this doesn't tie Trump in directly saying that he was in there or any photos or videos, anything like that. But it does show and state from multiple witnesses that this was the place that Diddy had his biggest freak-offs. This was his favorite place.
Whoa.
Donald, I love to have my freak off there.
Gave testimony how
Diddy, I believe in privacy of America. I really do.
You know, honestly, Diddy, I'd love to have you. I really would.
Up to the room before Diddy got there, and he would prepare the room.
You know, honestly, Diddy,
with all the things that they
it'd be a pleasure to have you at Trump Tower. We could have one of your famous did-offs. And...
What do you call them? Freak-offs? Freak-offs. Yes, we can have one of those freak-offs.
A freak-off? Look at this guy. He has calls them freak-offs. I love that. I love the Trump memes. Trump is good in front of a camera. He knows exactly the pose to strike that'll blaze fire across the internet.
I'm gonna come.
I'm gonna come. Do not come. I love it.
I'm gonna come.
During these freak-offs, and it was taking place in Trump, New York City.
Wow.
He also going to state that Obama is basically tied into this as well, or being kind of drug into it in a weird way. They're saying that they were taking ecstasy pills in the shape of Barack Obama's face,
What?
and
Whoa.
that this was
Hey,
be
yo, you
clear.
got them Baracks,
for
bro?
some time.
You got them
What? There
Obamas?
it is. Look at it.
Time frame. But it starts to
Let
raise
me be clear.
questions as to exactly what was going on
Let me be clear.
at these locations and how much did Trump know. Some are
Let me
going
be
to say
clear.
he didn't know nothing.
This is going to
people's
be the freakiest
private
ecstasy
dealing.
you take.
that he had no clue
In America.
any of
Dude,
others going
it's crazy how many fucking people now all of a sudden have something to say about Diddy. It's like, you guys knew this was happening for how long?
Assholes.
And now you're finally going to come to the surface because he's like up, on the chopping block.
His power has
You
been
guys
weakened.
fucking knew this shit, dude.
He's
Everybody
vulnerable.
knew this stuff. Everybody knew this stuff for years. And they didn't do nothing about it.
Yeah, it's crazy. They needed the perfect whistleblower to come out.
I think he stepped out of line, bro. He somehow stepped out of line with the wrong dude.
Whoa.
And the club was just like, okay, that's it, Diddy. Now you're done. And now they make him, like, when you step out of line, they chew you up and they spit you out.
He
They're
told
done with
somebody,
you.
I don't need
They're
you.
done.
And they said, all right.
He told the wrong person. He fucked with the wrong person. That's what I think happened. And now he's done. They don't need him anymore.
Wow.
And he's an example of like, look what happens, dude. You could be Diddy,
Publicly shamed,
and you're gonna be kicked out.
aside.
So y'all better fall in line because you could be Diddy next. And they're like, oh yes sir. Whoever the big bads are, Diddy thought he was bigger than.
Wow. Yeah.
He's just being put in his place.
Too
this
big
high
for his
profile
britches.
was conducting this kind of stuff in that building.
He got sloppy, is what it was. These people do this shit in secret. You know
Too
what I
much
mean?
baby
But he
oil.
started getting sloppy. He started hitting and beating women in the hallways of hotels. And he was just like, dude, you can't get away with that. Sorry, bro.
Yeah, huh?
You have to deal with this on your own now. And then you can't protect them after a certain
can't
point.
keep
You
sweeping.
can't keep it all quiet, especially when the guy's just being loud himself. He's
Yeah.
getting sloppy. And they're like, sorry, dude, this is the way it goes.
You think,
That
you think
staff-
Kanye's going to get
somebody
that soon?
did
He's
know
getting
something.
sloppy. The heck, Kanye?
Kanye is already there.
He's
He
already
is
there.
just
He's already labeled as a psycho, so nobody believes him anyway.
yeah, and he's fighting like he's not trying to be part of the system. He's actively trying to be against the system.
Right.
So in like a cringe kind of manner though.
Why don't they take him out like they're doing Diddy?
Because he took
I think it's
himself
'cause
out.
he's crazy. I think it's because he comes
He
off
took
crazy.
himself out.
Yeah.
Exactly. And he knows that, but he takes himself out.
Damn.
He
Yeah.
doesn't
Yeah.
get-
I see.
Now, I would say that that's probably true. Somebody knew something within the staff and the ranks for sure. As far as Trump goes, you're going to have to prove it, obviously, and have some video or something more solid to put him at, one of these parties.
Eh.
But, it's not putting him at the party. It's did he know that it was all going on inside of his building? Again, you're going to have to prove it. It's back and forth. Regardless, they ran
What do
in
you
the
guys
same
think?
circles. They knew a lot of the same
Did
kids.
Trump host
Chat.
the Diddy parties?
Chat. What do you guys think? For real?
Let's see. I think.
Lobster says Trump did it.
Hey, maybe not, you guys. Maybe.
I
Maybe
mean, that's pretty big allegations.
There's always been anti-Trump, right? Anti-Trump propaganda.
Right.
It's almost like the boy who cried wolf at this point. Like,
He's an easy target,
guys,
right?
Sure, Trump did it. Anyone could be doing any illegal activity, and they'll say it's because of Trump.
Right.
And that almost gives Trump, like, a little bit of freedom to kind of do some shit. Because no one believes that he would. Or people wouldn't believe him because they're crying wolf too much.
I see what you
might cry
mean.
wolf on something that he actually does, and he might get away with it because people are like, yeah.
That one slips through the cracks.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Playing stupid, but playing the long game.
I don't know what QAnon is.
Trump.
All I know is we're going to the tippy top.
Trump's family is definitely playing the long game because his uncle
Yeah.
Don G. Trump had access to the Nikola Tesla files and was in charge of like retrieving them after his death.
He just has to stay alive long enough.
Yeah, he went back. He I think he had access to time travel technology, and he put the Trumps in a position of power.
Wow.
His father. That's why there's that Baron Trump in the Last President book. Don G. Trump went back in time, found that moment using that book through Nikola Tesla's inventions.
I'm here for it.
Came back to and made Trump president.
Our last president.
Yep. Wow. Maybe
And
because
it was even said
humans awaken. I always say that. Do you think that AI will overcome humans before we transcend and become psychic beings?
Will AI
Hopefully we
destroy
do.
humans before humans transcend psychically?
Mm-hmm.
AI's not going to destroy people. I think it's
That's right. We've
really,
talked about this a lot, guys. At nauseum, I'd say.
it's mostly just drones and military, and war is going to be crazy. But then we've already talked about AI is just going to spur more AI. There's like solutions, and it's going to be battles of the AI. Everything's going to be super extreme.
World War III.
The good's going to be crazy extreme, and the bad's going to be crazy extreme. But it's the extreme that has to happen.
Yeah, truly.
Because that's how we're going to like come to this middle ground. Everything new has to kind of go through that.
Wow, my phone died, guys. What was that too? How long have you been recording?
A little over an hour, like close to an hour and a half. We have an hour and 21 minutes. We're gonna finish this up here and then get out of here.
John Legend. He slipped up and said
Finish
on
this.
film that he was at one of these freak parties.
Oh yeah, John Legend said that.
Up and said on film that he was at one of these freak parties, and he did so with Obama. His wife had slipped up and said something, but they were on camera, and because they were asked what their most freakiest thing was, and she said, "Oh, probably a thing with the Obamas." Eyebrows raised, and John Legend was like, "I'm not saying nothing else about that."
Yep, I remember that.
I always have a thing about that part.
Dragging Obama into
people, I've seen that video before where it's like, "What was your favorite thing?" They talking about like a sex thing that they've done or something. And
yeah,
she says,
craziest.
Probably that Obama thing. Now, I'm gonna play devil's advocate here. You see what John Legend looks like. Maybe she makes him. Maybe the joke was she makes him dress up like Obama. Oh, she makes him role play as Obama. Maybe the Obama thing. Oh, fuck me like Obama.
That thing with the Obamas.
She doesn't say that. That's not what she says. She says that Obama thing.
Yeah, that Obama thing.
That he does. He dresses like Obama. She makes him play like Obama. That's what I got from the video when I saw it. But then people did tell me, I did see a bunch of these conspiracy things. Oh, the Obama thing. What Obama thing? Oh, the pizza.
Oh.
My Neon Jason take. People might, there still might be Hollywood evil people. But maybe she just makes him dress up like Obama or something. I don't know. Chrissy Teigen, John Legend, come on my show. You guys
set the record straight. Set the record straight.
Right.
Set the record straight for our fans.
Maybe we can go into the clip next time on the Popsicle. We'll pull up the Chrissy Teigen clip. See what she actually said. Did she say the thing with the Obamas? I might be remembering it wrong. I do that a lot.
Right. Probably right.
So we'll see next time on Neon Popsicle. Anyway, thanks for watching in the chat. I'm gonna try to stretch this thing as close to an hour and a half as I can. So, really, guys, thank you for supporting the Neon Brothers in their time of need in this dark neon future.
The movement is just getting started, people. So thank you. for being a part of the Neon Union, the Neon movement.
It is a dark neon world we live in today, but soon, with the help of the community, all gathering together to shine our neon lights, we can bring light to this world.
Each one of you helps us shine the light even brighter. And then
You
every time it shines brighter, it gives more light for people to unite under. So please
true.
keep sharing.
Bigger light means more people. The more, the merrier. And let's just keep jerking off the audience here. We love you guys. I'm just kidding.
This is our neon popsicle handshake. We have the popsicle. We go tap tap. Right? Tap
No,
tap.
dude.
Oh,
I get
that's not.
it. You like your tapping?
It's a popsicle. Tap tap. It's a popsicle.
Do you have to do that?
I'm gonna read it.
You have to do that?
Yeah, you all. Yeah. It's a popsicle.
No, that's on the internet forever now. Imagine the gifs that our Discord members are going to make of that. Oh gosh,
no.
I'm already getting Discord messages with that gif. People are already.
Brittany's leaving me. Brittany called me gay.
Saw
She's
it?
leaving me now.
No.
Yeah.
No, Brittany.
She's
She actually
live.
posted that. She actually posted in the Discord right here. I'm reading it right now. I'm leaving you at
No.
at Steven. Yeah.
See, at Neon's. Yeah.
That's
at
not
Neon's
good.
Steven.
That's not
Yeah,
good. If
yeah.
you guys, a lot of that stuff does happen in the background while we're off the air. So
I'm
if you
so
guys
stressed
want
right now.
to be connected to the Neon, if you guys want to see what happens off the air with Steven's
So
relationship,
stressed.
I know it's going through the rocks
Jump
right
in the
now.
Discord.
Jump in the Discord.
Jump into Discord.
Maybe
I'll
you
tell
guys,
you all about it.
Yeah, he'll tell us about it. We'll be able to watch first person. I know Brittany doesn't really like when
so
you
stressed.
live stream your guys'
She doesn't.
disputes, but maybe you can tell us what it was like afterward. You guys can really
She doesn't.
become
I will.
connected to like the Neon host on a personal level if you just pay that Neon Popsicle subscription fee, $2.99 a month. It's free actually right now, guys. That's just a future message.
Free 99. Free 99.
Free 99 right now, minus the 99.
So hit us up at Discord, Instagram, follow, send you a link, and you'll be one of the Neon citizens, the Neonites.
So, my phone is dead. Do we have anyone in the chat, or are we good to,
We are good to go.
Alright, people. I think I'll sign off here.
Much love, y'all.
Get my phone charged.
See you guys next time. Keep sharing.
Yeah, we'll try
See
to
you
come
next
back
time.
tomorrow. 9:30. Let's see how that works.
Yes. Yes.
Alright, let me stop the stream now. Good night, Neon brothers and sisters.